Testing. Looks alright. Looks okay. Anybody jump in real quick? Just tell me if the camera's looks like it's working. Hey, Black Sheep, how you doing? Yeah, it just was it's a Christmas deal from last year. Hey, Maui, how you doing? Hey, Mitch. As you can see, I have to show you. My eyes are messed up. I can't see. I can read the chat, so it was a test for that. Plus um, that's why I haven't been live streaming in a few days. But uh, the camera on my computer, I've done it before, and it's real easy. I was talking to Mitch earlier. Anyway, the you push the F. What is it? F, N, and the 6, and the camera comes on. So imagine that. I'll forget it next time. It's done it twice to me now. Hey, Andy. So I just wanted before tomorrow morning test it out, make sure it's working. It looks okay. I don't see any. Doesn't look any worse than it did before. I might be a little closer than normal. I'm kind of leaning, but and I know Maui. I checked out the bike. That's pretty nice. You want the bigger? I think mine are my side boxes are 26 liters. You want the bigger ones, I think, which is probably a good decision. Um, and I'm glad you're okay, Black Sheep. I hadn't seen you in a while. I wrote you an email a few days ago, I think, if I remember right, just to make sure you were okay. So I'm glad you're all right. So that was it. Nothing too exciting. I haven't done a live stream in seems like forever, but it was only a few days ago. But yeah, they. I don't know what it was. The lady I went to the doctor last night. Um, she said it looks like chemical something with chemicals. It's happened before one time about 3 4 months ago, and I mean it's like somebody taped sandpaper to the inside of my eyelids. I thought, oh, I'll go there, and I know they've got numbing crap. They'll put that in my eyes. It'll be a beautiful thing. And we get there, and sure enough, yeah, you want me to numb them? Yeah, yeah, that would be awesome. And as soon as she numbed them, it was like, oh, thank God. I said, how long does this last? She goes, 10 minutes. I said, are you going to give me any? And she said, no. So, anyway, it wasn't horrible. Like by the time I got home and the drops that she did give me, I actually slept fairly decent last night. But it was kind of weird. See, I can sort of see. I can see the Mitch. I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. We'll see. I guess if I bring it up that way. Ah, cool. I know I had said that in the suggestions. It was because Brock, he some scooter tried to come on the inside when he was trying to. I don't know. I think he was trying to make a right turn and pass him, and he clipped him. And luckily, it helped. He said, and I think it helps anybody, especially foreigners here, to have the cameras just for the hell of it. And I don't know what kind you got or whatever, but it wasn't horribly expensive. I want to say mine was 5 or 6 thousand baht, and it cost like 600 to have it put on or something. It was reasonable, well worth the money. It was a good decision, I think, anyway. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Works fine. Okay, cool. Just move your. Yeah, you know what happened is I've those round lights that you get. They have a slide in the middle of them. I've got my little square one that I take with me for traveling because the damn thing broke and the light went out. So I've got it slid up in there, and it's just one of those deals. It's got different intensities though. Let's see here. There, brighter, brighter. Is that too? Is that too bright or is that better? It's blinding me though. See how I turn it off now? Or turn it down. Anyway, I want to order I'll order another one. I think that ring. Mitch bought the same thing, I think, and I don't. Oh, I slid over to the side a little bit. Um, it wasn't very expensive. I want to say it was like I don't know, under 1,000 baht, under $30. Everything done. It will cost. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's cheap. right? What is that? I know that the bot went up a little bit again. It's 36.2, something like that. Um, but I want, what is that? Like 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, under $200, right? Yeah, I think it's well worth the money. The peace of mind. Good day. Oh, you leaving, Chris? You got to go. When are you coming? Are you gone already? Does not need brighter. Just drop it down. Okay, I can do that. I think. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Are you? Well, maybe you'll make it tomorrow. I know you're busier than crap. So thanks for dropping in, Chris. I appreciate it. Sorry to hear that. What happened? We had to put. I hate that 15-year-old. R.I.P. Jack. I hear that. Ed, it's really weird too because it seems like the older I get, the more attached I get to the damn things. I'm hating to see what's going to happen when Toby here has to go. It just seems like the older I get, the more attached I am to the damn things, and it's because it's that unconditional love thing. You can do anything, and they're just right there. They just love you to death, no matter what. Don't make a difference. Love dogs. Uh, oh, bummer. Uh, okay, so maybe I'll talk because I don't know what's happening with. I know that sounds better there, right? I can tell that. I can hear it in my ears. Um, but um, I don't even know. I don't know what your plans are now. I know you were planning on being here before the end of the year, but that's a bugger. Yeah, I know. It's like their family, right? I mean, it, she's even got me. I guess we're keeping the three boy cats that one cat that fell out of the fender well ended up having. She, I guess we're keeping them. They're about yay big now, and then that money cat. I kind of dig that cat. So now we got, and dinner's getting better. She can sit up now, and we drag her out on the back porch, and she checks out the fish, and she can eat out of a bowl on her own and drink water out of the bowl on her own. So I think she'll. I'm still hoping that she'll get up and be able to drag herself around by the new year, and then slowly but surely get out there and run with her sister in the fields. But yeah, we got dinner, lunch, Toby. That's on the dog front, and then the three boy cats, which boy, and boy. Two of them are black, one of them's yellow. Then Cat, the mom, and Money. And we definitely got our share of animals. Yeah, house feels strange without. Yeah, I bet. That's a long time. Like Dixie was the last one. Dixie, Freddie, and Ginger Lee. That was my beautiful year of 2018. My wife died, and all three dogs died. Ginger Lee was 16, Freddie was 18, and Dixie Doo, which was basically mine, was they were all miniature dachshunds. Um, Freddie was a black and tan. Ginger Lee was like a solid color, something or other, and Dixie was a uh, chocolate, which was a cool color. 20 she lived to be, but she had 20 she'd seen her better days. But yeah, 2018 wasn't a great year for me. Won't go up on my best years of my life tribute that I do when I die. Um, yeah, see, I'm gonna have a hard time. Dutch my boxer was. Yeah, 15, and that's the. Well, I don't know what kind of dog was Jack. Jack Russell, is that what my Jack Russell? Was it a Jack Russell? But that's a medium-sized dog, so I would imagine 15 years is a pretty good lick, right? And a boxer too, 15, 16. Because I know the smaller they are, I think the longer they live. Because I know my lab that I had and stuff like that, they didn't 10, 12 max, and German shepherds, I think about the same. But yeah, I don't know, man. You get attached to them. I'm sorry to hear that, Andy. And then to get another one, I don't know. What do you do? Do you stop having animals? I couldn't see that either. We're lucky because people like Chuck and Paige and even Joe and Gift and James and everybody. I mean, they're pretty much they're travelers, so they have no one. family at home or anything to take care of everything. We can leave at any given time that we want to and go, and pretty much mother and father-in-law are here, which makes it kind of cool. I don't know who took care of yours when you took off, Andy, but yeah, it's hard to hear that. That sucks. So anyway, I was only going to make this. I can't. My focusing power is limited, and I'll try to get through it tomorrow because I'll rest them tonight and kind of kick back with my eyes shut. They don't hurt quite as well. They don't hurt that bad at all, even open. I did have to go down. Of course, I procrastinated on the 19th. I was supposed to go get my 90-day check in, and what's today, 22nd? And my wife took off today because every hour I got to put in one drop, and every 4 hours another drop, and so she stayed home today to take care of me. I got a winner with that one, boy, I'll tell you. So yeah, but I did go. So now it takes me up until I have to renew, which is February. February will be the same time when I go in and I'll get my third. I think it's my third retirement visa. Way too much death. Yeah, yeah, no shit. Yeah, humans, anybody, anything, and that was another thing, like with Les, I think he's an extraordinary man, by the way, if you haven't met him, and he came out with a video saying that he's got bronchitis, I think, and then they found some kind of a cyst or something on his liver, and he's going to keep people updated. But he had an interesting thing to say. He's retire when you can. When you can afford it, retire as early as you can. He retired at 50, much like me, and he's saying I already got in 12 years, and in the UK, I guess pretty much around the world, or at least in the USA, 65, he's saying 66. He said he'd still be working, right? So I don't know. I mean, I hope all the best for him. He's a good man. He's one of the good ones. I had stated that earlier. Now a mosquito wants to eat me. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing's guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed by any means, and I'm happy to still be here kicking, but it just and the worst part about it for us, and us I mean I'm going to say over 50 crowd or whatever, 55. The older we get, the more of our aunts and uncles and mothers and fathers and cousins and brothers and sisters and friends and everything, they're hitting their 60s, 70s, 80s, depending on whether uncles or 90s. I lost both my uncles already, and the ones that came from Connecticut with my mom and my grandmother and grandfather. So it's a horrible thing, man. Like I said, and I know a lot of people will agree with me. I tell my friends now, you love your wife, right? Yeah, well, I love her dearly. Make sure that whenever you get on a plane, you have her next to you, so that when you both go, you go together. Wherever you're at, try to stay together. I'd hate to have. It's a horrible thing. I mean, there's absolutely no doubt about it. But I'm kind of glad that it was her, in a sense that she doesn't have to endure what I had to endure. That makes sense. It's nightmarish is the only way. If you haven't been through it, there's hardly any way to explain it. But it is a nightmare. Enough death already, and now I'm going to get attacked and bombarded. But so I don't know if you're still hanging, Chris. I don't even know where you're at anymore. Definitely let me know when you're coming towards Bangkok. The other day, that sounds a lot better there, right, than up here. Sounds like there's an echo there, and it sounds kind of crisp and clean right there. But Mike's was asking me when I was coming Bangkok way, and I kind of told him I don't know, but it'll probably be when Chris is entering. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it does. That's for sure. And it's like, and another thing with our age, pretty much, besides a significant other, but parents, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, close relatives, friends, everybody's experiencing it, right? And dogs, you know. I mean, they are. And like I said, you look at a dog, and I remember when I was younger, I really didn't care. Like I said, I was more of an ass then. But you know, they're just they unconditionally love you. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter how you yell, scream, stomp, jump up and down, whatever. They're right there. Yeah, gotta miss them dogs. It's for damn sure. And loved ones too. I'm lumping them all together, but I don't know, man. It's kind of true. You get attached to something, you get attached to something. Doesn't matter whether it's a person or an animal. Uh, there's days I have no wind in my sails. Yeah, that's why you keep it. Keep keep your head up high, man. Uh, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in things can get better. So um, I've kind of proved that to a certain extent. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what do they do nowadays. Like with the last Gingerly Freddie and Dixie, but was were the last ones. But before that was the big giant lab, and we had her cremated and came in a nice box and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if they cremate animals, if people just discard them as nothing. I don't know. I couldn't do that. I just couldn't bring myself to just kick her in a hole or something. It wasn't in me. Like I said, I get older and I don't know more. I don't know. I gotta see. But anyway, let's see. Ah, okay. So you did too. Yeah, when we took her to the vet, they handled everything for us. They said, "Have you ever seen?" It was the first time that we had done. This was shit. I don't know, 10, 12 years ago or something maybe. And went there and they said, "Here, have you seen this type thing?" And I don't remember what it was. It wasn't that horribly expensive. I mean, it was a no-brainer for me. I said, "Yes, that's what we want." So first thing you don't have to take the dog and put it back in the car and drive back home with your pet. They handled everything. It was pretty cool. I must admit. Next week, and they're all buried there. And that's another good thing that I kind of liked about selling my house to my nephew who wanted the house really bad. Is all the animals are still there. He knows where they are. He knew them all, and they have their own graveyard on that property. So hopefully they'll keep it in the family. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. All right, guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out for however long, for 18 minutes. We could probably sit on here and talk for hours. It's much nicer when there's only like, 5, 6 people here. I can read everything and look at it. But I was just a quick deal. Wanted to check and make sure that the camera in it looks fine. My eyes hopefully will heal up a little bit better by tomorrow. Hopefully everybody can come back tomorrow. I think it's 8. I made it 8 o'clock. I think normal time. And I guess I'll go. I'm not going to play an outro or anything. I guess I could play the outro just for Richard because he spent some time with it. But I didn't. I did that Merry Christmas one. I made that last year, and I should revamp it and do it again or do something better. I wish I knew how Richard did all that crap. I would. I don't mind spending the time. I mean, I'm retired in Thailand. I've got pretty much all the time in the world. But all right, Maui, take it easy. Hopefully, we'll get to ride together. I don't know if you do. You know, T Thai Nomads. He's got a bike, and then there's a couple other people that are trying to put together a ride in February. I think. I don't know. Check him out. He usually comes on the live streams, and he'll give you the information. If not, I can send you something, a link or something if you want to check it out. Most of the people that I know, I don't know. Some people might go that I don't know or whatever, but on the people that I know so far, they're good so far. So we'll see what happens. But all right, Andy. Always good to get to. Yeah, good to talk to you, Chris. Always, and all the people that are here. Uh, we will be in Surin on the bikes at the end of summer. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely let me know where are you headed after Surin. Maybe I'll hook up with you guys for a town or two. Definitely keep me informed. I'd be very interested in that. All right, guys. I will play. I will play the outro since everybody wants me to. But Richard's another one of the good ones. Did that stuff for me for nothing, and I wish I knew how he did some of that stuff he does, and maybe I could make something. But anyway, thanks, guys. I will leave this up so people know what happened to me for the last 3 or 4 days. It was kind of interesting too. Got a lot of emails from people. Nikki sent me some stuff. Are you okay? So that's what's great about this channel, or what I like about it the best. People really do give a shit. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.